Hi, my name is Robbie. Welcome to my yoga class today. We're going to begin in a seat, sitting cross-legged or on your shins, whatever is most comfortable in your body. Just taking a moment to connect our breath into our bodies. Let's close our eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And open your mouth and sigh. Because it feels so good. One more time, deep breath in. Let it go. Breathing in through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Through your nose, breathe out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom. Slowly breathing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Exhale through your nose, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. One last time, breathing in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause at the top, and then let all the breath go. Beginning in child's pose, big toes together, knees wide apart. Walking your hands forward in front of you, we release our foreheads to the earth. Begin to create a relationship between your hands and your mat as you begin to press your hips towards your heels. Taking a moment here to notice how your body feels. As we slowly begin our practice today, listen to your bodies. They're constantly talking to us. When the mind begins to wander, come back to your breath. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your nose. As you breathe in, feeling the sensation of filling up, feeling whole. And as you breathe out, we let go. Another full breath in. And a full breath out. Slowly walking your hands over towards the left side of the mat. Taking a nice deep stretch into the right side of the body. If you need a little extra, you can walk your right hand on top of the left. And just notice the subtle difference here. Feeling this nice stretch up the right side of the body, all the way out of the hip, into the lats and the ribs, and into that right shoulder blade. Another full breath here. Through your nose, breathe out. Slowly, in your time, walking over. Other side of the mat. And when you get there, again, if you need a little extra, place the left hand on top of the right. Really breathe deep into your bellies. Feel the expansion in your lower back. Full breath in. Full breath out. And one more breath here. In through your nose. And out through your nose. Slowly taking your time, coming back into child's pose, into the center of your mat. Deep breath in. Let it all go. Inhale, come forward into tabletop. As you come into your table, stack your wrists underneath your shoulders. Begin to press the tops of the feet into the earth, pressing in through your thumbs and your index fingers. Pull the navel up and in to create your flat back, and then a slight little tilt of the pelvis. Inhale, lift your chest, look towards the sky, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, we lift, really connecting our breath to our movements now. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift one more time. Really peeling the chest forward. Exhale, round and stay. Continue to breathe. Really pressing through your hands, taking the spine towards the sky, pulling the navel up and in. Deep breath in. Exhale, come down into a flat back. Working a little bit of mobility into our hips to start today. Extend the left leg to the back of the room. Ball of the foot into the floor. Watch that you're not leaning over into the right side. Come back to center. We use our cores. Now engage the quad muscle and the glutes. Pull the navel up and in. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to tricep. Then lower the leg down to a hover. Stay here for a moment. Inhale, lift the leg, knee bent, foot flex. We call this fire hydrant pose. I'll leave the rest up to your imagination. Exhale, lower down. Really squeezing the hip here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and stay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, extend the leg to the back of the room again. Watch that you're not leaning into that right side. Come back to center. Really flex the foot. Take the toes towards your face. Pull the navel up and in. You tilt your pelvis towards your ribs and your ribs towards your pelvis. Feeling that cinch for a little bit extra in your core. Then extend your right hand forward, spreading the fingertips. Then pull the shoulder blade back into its socket. Keep the navel up and in. Deep breath in. Exhale, let that go. All limbs on the floor. Shake out the left wrist if you need to. Then we'll set up the other side. Extend the right leg back. Press the ball of the foot into the floor to start. Pull the shoulders back over your knuckles. Pull the navel up and in. Now squeeze the glute and the quad here. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to tricep. Really turn the leg out, then lower down. Keeping it at hover, full breath here. And a full breath out. Fire hydrant pose. Inhale, lift the leg. Taking the thigh to the sky. Exhale, lower. Really squeeze the hip here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep the navel up and in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One last time. Inhale, lift and stay. Stay for the breath in. And extend the leg back. When you're ready, extend the left arm forward. Again, cinch the waist. Take a note of your pelvis, tilting it towards your ribs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. One more time, cat-cow. Inhale, lift the chin and chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Tuck your toes underneath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, as you come into your downward facing dog, it's going to be different from day to day, and it's going to be different from person to person. So maybe walk your hands out a little bit farther away from you towards the top of the mat. Really press in through your thumbs and your index fingers this time. Pull your arms out of your wrists as you pull your shoulders down and back to create room to release your chest towards your toes. And then once you can't press your hips any higher, take a deep breath in. Exhale, you begin to press your heels towards the earth. Know that it's okay that they're not there. They don't have to get there today. It'll happen over time. Just accept where you are in this moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Building a flow today. Breathe in, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use intention, use your breath. Breathing in through your nose, ripple forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. You're doing awesome. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower your knees to the earth, squeeze your elbows in and come all the way down to your bellies. Pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Slight little lift in your knees. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. As you lift, think of you getting longer. Taking the collarbone towards the front of the room. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift and stay. Taking your arms out wide, tinting your fingers into the earth, elbows pointed to the sky, kind of like pterodactyl wings, we could call it. Inhale, lift a little bit higher. Exhale, drop the right shoulder, look left. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop left, look right. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop the right, look left. Inhale to center. Last one, drop the left, look right. Inhale back to center. Bring your hands underneath of your shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Tucking your toes underneath, slight little lift of the pelvis, so sticking your bums towards the sky. Pull the shoulders down and back, either through your knees or full push-up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's put a little bit of that together. Inhale, ripple forward. High plank. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale to lift for your back bend, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. Take a moment here in downward dog. Full breath in. And let it go. One more time. Inhale, ripple forward. Either through your knees or full push-up, lower down. Chaturanga, low push-up. Baby cobra or upward facing dog, it's up to you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look to where you're going, step or walk to the top of the mat. Breathe in for a flat back, hands to the shins or the thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back again. Hands to the shins or the thighs. Exhale, fold. Flat back and stay, breathe in. Now here, I want you to really think of getting longer in your spine. So you're taking the collarbone forward without lifting the head, keeping the back of the head in line with your spine. Watch that you're not rocking back into your heels. Maybe lift the toes off the floor to make sure that you're balancing on all four corners of the foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Great work, everybody. Inhale, rise, coming all the way up. Taking that nice big stretch. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in, flat back. Sun salutation A, I'll guide you through it. Hands to the earth, you step back. Chaturanga, low push-up. Through your knees or coming all the way down. Inhale to lift. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or float, top of the mat. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, coming all the way up, taking your big stretch, holding on to the right wrist with the left, stretch up and out of your waist to the left side. Full breath here. And breath out. Inhale to center, switching hands up and out of your waist to the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, flat back. Hands to the earth, step the left foot back. Runner's lunge, but lower the back knee to the earth. Low runner's lunge. If you want a little bit of a cushion, you can fold your mat over in half to cushion the knee. Inhale, rise. Bringing the arms up over your head. Keeping the shoulders down and back. I want you to fire up this glute muscle on that left side. Fire it into your shoulder blades. Tilt the pelvis forward by pulling the navel up and in. And then reach with the middle fingers towards the sky. As you pull out of your waist, reach back with your thumbs, lifting your hearts towards the sky. 2 breaths here. Deep breath in. And stay for the breath out. 1 more, deep breath in. Exhale, come down, bring your hands down to the inside of the front foot. You all stay where you are, I'm going to face you. Now with your hands on the inside of the front foot, heel toe the front foot out to the outside edge of your mat. There's a lot going on for this simple little move. Now take your right hand to the inside of the front thigh. Roll out to the outside edge of the foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, melt your pelvis towards the earth. If you would like a little extra, twist towards the back of the room. 2 breaths here. Another full breath in. Exhale, hands down. Inside that front foot, tuck the back toes underneath in the left leg. Lift the knee, take a deep breath in. Exhale, step back, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, everybody. I'm gonna move back onto my mat. In downward dog, take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or float, top of the mat. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, coming all the way. Big stretch up to the sky. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in, flat back. Hands to the earth. Step the right foot back this time. Runner's lunge, then lower the knee to the earth. Once you find your balance, inhale, rise. Coming all the way up. Arms overhead. If you have any shoulder issues, by all means, bring your hands to heart center or hands on your hips. Now we squeeze the right glute muscle. Tilt the pelvis forward by pulling the navel up and in. Inhale, lift with the middle fingers out of your waist. Reach back with the thumbs and lift your chest. 2 breaths. Another full breath in. Exhale, fold down. Hands to the inside of the front foot. I'm going to turn towards you again. Stay where you are on your mat. Heel toe the front foot out a little bit. Take your left hand to the inside of the front thigh. Rotate onto the outside edge of your foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, melt your pelvis towards the earth, feeling that stretch in the groin and the hip flexors here, and then begin to twist towards the back of the room. 2 breaths. Listening to our bodies, letting go of what we want to focus on what we need, and then we'll be able to go as deep as we wish. Full breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to the inside of the front foot. Tuck the right toes underneath, lift the knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step back, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Low push up into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or float, top of the mat. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale, fold and stay, holding onto the backs of the legs, onto your elbows, the back of the head, wherever you're at in your practice. Fold forward. Now, changing your perspective for a moment here, I want you to think of taking the crown of the head to the earth. Rather than taking the chest to your thighs or collarbone to your knees, notice that when we change perspective a little bit by thinking of taking the crown of the head to the earth, we're able to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Pressing through your feet. Inhale, slowly rise. Coming all the way up, taking a big stretch. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in, flat back. Hands to the earth, step back, high plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to tricep, high plank. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, twist, taking the left knee to the right tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step through to the front of your mat, high runner's lunge. So keeping that back knee lifted. If you want to put it down on the floor, if that's in your practice, by all means. Again, listen to your bodies. Inhale, rise. Coming all the way up. Shoulders are down and back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lunge forward. Now keeping the pelvis tilted forward, imagine the pelvis as a bowl. Put something really important in it and you don't want it to spill. Then lunge a little bit deeper again. Going into the quads for a moment, squeeze that right glute muscle. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge, bringing your arms back down by your sides, coming forward, keeping the belly and the ribs away from the thigh. Finding length in the torso to pull the collarbone forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands down to frame the front foot, pressing the right hand into the earth, lift the left and twist. Now you want to think of creating a long line, wrist to wrist, dropping the top shoulder blade into the bottom. Now maybe you're here today, that's okay. Just know that maybe someday you'll get here. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, hand down, step back, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Low push up into baby cobra again or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. In downward dog, take a full breath here, breathing in and out. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. In downward dog, take a full breath here, breathing in and out. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. In downward dog, take a full breath here, breathing in and out. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. In downward dog, take a full breath here, breathing in One more time, because again, it always feels so good. Breathe in. And let it go. Inhale, lift the right leg, or the leg you didn't do the first time. Exhale, knee to tricep, high plank. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, twist, knee to left tricep. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, step through to the front of your mat, runner's lunge. Back knee lifted up off the floor. Inhale to rise once you find your balance. Lunging forward, taking a nice little bend in that back leg. Again, tilt the pelvis forward, squeeze the glute muscle up into your shoulder blades. And then lunge a little bit more. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, lunge. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge, fold forward. Hands come down to frame the front foot. Pressing the left hand into the earth, lift the right and twist. Watch that we're not lifting that hip too high. We want to try and keep it in line with the knee. Long line, wrist to wrist. Dropping the right shoulder into the left. Pulling the navel away from the body to assist with the twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, hand down, step back, high plank. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Low push up into baby cobra or upward facing dog again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take another full breath here. Exhale, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart. Settling into your breath again here. Begin to try and send the breath deep into the hips, into the lower back. Taking a moment of rest. Staying present by listening to your breath. Another full breath in. And let it go. Inhale, ripple forward, tabletop. Taking a moment to find your flat back in your table. Inhale, lift the chest. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step, walk, or float, top of the mat. Breathe in, flat back. And fold. Inhale, rise, coming all the way up. Taking your big stretch. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Take a moment here. Wipe the sweat from your brow if you need, but resist the urge to fidget. Let go of reaction. Be still. Focus on the breath. You may notice the body swaying from side to side. You find stillness here. Sometimes it's hard enough to balance on 2 feet, let alone 1. Be still. In the mind, in the breath, and in the body. Nice full breath in. And let it go. Inhale, lift your arms. Smile. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, flat back. Hands to the earth, step or float, chaturanga. Low push up into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step through to the front of your mat, warrior 1. Inhale to rise, coming all the way up. Exhale to lunge. I'm going to turn to face you in the camera. In your warrior 1, you want to make sure that the back leg is pointed at, the toes are pointed at a 45-degree angle pointed towards the top right corner of the room. Make sure that your hips are facing forward, so you pull the right hip forward as you pull the left hip back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, lunge a little bit deeper. Take the gaze towards the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, come forward halfway. Pivoting the back heel up off the earth, runner's lunge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, bend the elbows. Inhale to lift. Exhale, squeeze. You're doing an awesome job, everybody. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze and hold, full breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back down by your sides. Heading into a balanced pose, warrior 3. Inhale, come forward. Lift the back leg. Really flex the toes, try and keep the pelvis square towards the earth. Now, maybe today you're just resting the big toe on the floor. That's great. You're still balancing. Then maybe you're trying to press that heel towards the sky. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full breath in. Exhale, feet together, top of the mat. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Hands to the earth. Step or float. Chaturanga, low push up into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step through the front of your mat. Warrior 1. Back foot is down, solid on the floor at a 45-degree angle, pointed towards the top left corner of the room. Inhale to rise. Again, I'm going to turn and face you. Now you really want to make sure that that hip is facing forward. Hands on your hips, you want to be able to see your elbows and your peripheral. I call this the Sears catalog model pose. I know you all wanted to be one when you were a kid. Now inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge. Lifting the chest towards the sky, full breath in. Exhale, come forward halfway. Pivot the back heel up off the earth. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze the elbows and shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze and hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back down by your sides. Warrior 3, airplane pose. Inhale, lunge forward. Hands back down by your sides. Flex the back foot, the lifted foot. Keep the navel up and in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Deep breath in. Exhale, feet together, top of the mat. Great work, everybody. You can walk that out. Let that go. Hands to heart center. Full breath in. And breathe out. One more time. Full breath in. And let it go. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, flat back. Hands to the earth. Step or float. Chaturanga, low push up into baby cobra or upward facing dog. This is your last flow, so if anyone would like to take an extra push up, by all means. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Downward dog, take one big breath here and let it go. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Come to a seat on your mat. It's warm in here today. Taking a moment here with your legs crossed, let's connect our breath to our bodies. Breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. And in. And let it go through the mouth. Extending our legs forward. Flexing our toes back towards our bodies. Interlace your fingers, palms to the sky. Going to lie down, however, we're going to use our cores to get there. The focus is keeping the heels on the floor the entire time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine, press the palms forward. The slower you go, the more difficult it is, the more challenging. Keep the navel up and in, use your belly buttons. And then lie all the way down. Taking a nice big stretch. And then bringing your knees into your chest and giving yourself a big hug of self-love. Rolling from side to side, massage the lower back. And then happy baby, reaching for the soles of the feet, knees towards your armpits. Now I have one rule with happy baby, is that you have to be a happy baby and happy baby. Giggle, laugh, shake your legs, roll around. We spend so much of our adult lives forgetting that inner child never leaves us. So take a moment and find a little bit of joy here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Lying flat on our backs, eyes closed. Take up as much space as the room will allow. And melt into the earth. Now you gave yourself the time to be here. So be here. Take a nice full breath in. Open your mouth. And just be. Just a few more short breaths in Shavasana. You're welcome to stay here in Shavasana or roll over to one side, coming into the fetal position. Shavasana translates into corpse pose, but it doesn't mean death. It just means an ending. You did it. You showed up. We put in the work today for what we want to see tomorrow. And as you come into the fetal position, it represents a new start, a new beginning. And slowly, as you make your way to a seat, a comfortable seat that's great for you, we start that new beginning by leading with our hearts, bringing our hands to heart center and our eyes closed. I want to thank you all for joining me here today. It's been a pleasure and an honor to share my practice with you so that you could share your practice with me. You're all beautiful and amazing people, and I'm grateful for that. With grace and honor and the strength and vulnerability, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you.